Previously on Chasing Storms.
That is freaking awesome!
I won't forget Wednesday, June 14th, 2017 for a long time. First sign of atmospheric explosivity came early that afternoon as a stationary supercell formed near Gresham. I was on the road when I observed the Gresham cell develop rotation on radar around 1:30 p.m. If this level of organization was already present, I had to get in position. My target area was a triangle between Green Bay, Wittenberg, and Oshkosh. I first stopped at the intersection of Highway 45 and 10, southeast of Reed Field, and waited, unsuccessfully, for a supercell to develop overhead. Plan B was the complex coming out of the southwest, but I wasn't ready for that yet. I drove north closer to the stationary boundary. That morning, a warm front had jumped into northern Wisconsin. Passage of the front was blocked across northeast Wisconsin due to outflow from morning thunderstorm activity. The result was a northwest to southeast low-level convergence boundary, an atmospheric blockade along Highway 29 sagging southeast to Lake Winnebago. The environment by itself, a little weak on wind shear, but possessing a veer profile, especially at low levels, with a 500 millibar shortwave working over the top. A reservoir, perhaps best described as a bubble, of 3,000 to 4,000 surface-based cape, developed in central Wisconsin, which became constrained by boundaries on all sides. The catalyst for this event were the boundaries, which possessed low-level vorticity favorable for tornado development. As the thunderstorm complex approached from the southwest, it began to intensify in central Wisconsin. This is because outflow from the complex pushed the instability bubble into a corner at peak heating. In combination with the favorable vorticity along the boundary, led to a rapid escalation in severity. Simultaneously across the length of the complex, multiple weak tornadic circulations formed. This is how June 14th became the biggest tornado outbreak of the 2017 Wisconsin storm season. My first target formed northwest of Clintonville, and I drove north to intercept. You can see the development with a broad base about to run over the boundary. There we go.
Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea.
Alright, I think this is it, guys. I think this is it. Hello, this is Justin Poublon, WisconsinWX.com, standing here north of Embarrass, Wisconsin, watching this storm. It really flared up within the last 15 minutes or so. Really impressive structure in terms of what we were expecting to see today, I guess, relative to that. watching a few things. Obviously this thing here, bit of a shelf cloud there, and yep. So we're probably gonna sit here for now. Although I am seeing a new structure over here that I might want to get closer to. The storm was unable to maintain organization, and the situation devolved into a little bit of a cluster F. I decided to reposition east and hoped for a better, clearer view. I really didn't have a clear strategy at the moment other than to get to the boundary and see what happens. Terrain was also an obstacle. A lightning bolt. Wow, that only took about an hour or two. People on their lawnmowers, you know, sitting outside having a beer. I never get out of this freaking forest. Finally! Wow, all kinds of cool clouds out here. On County Road CC west of Lunds, strange things began to happen, as they often do with significant events. Thunderstorm updrafts, although smaller, remained surface-based with rake rotation. Interesting little feature there. As I drove to the intersection at Highway K, I noted an interesting appendage to the northeast. I'm no stranger to grungy storm structure, but this stood out to me. I don't think it's rotating, but we'll get on camera for a few seconds just to make sure. By now, it was time for Plan B. I'm seeing the storm I like. Another storm I like. Down to the south. I just gotta get there. Come on. A little bit of a core punch, but I'm not really sure how much of a core I'm gonna find here. A bookend vortex-like circulation was coming out of New London, and I dropped south on Highway K. I was able to find a great view on County F, west of Nichols, albeit further south than I had planned. Immediately after I stopped the vehicle and got out, a feature directly to my west drew my attention. Strong, tight rotation, especially for a bookend vortex, charging quickly towards me like a freight train.
Not as safe here as I thought I was.
Switching cellular carrier.
With consideration for the complexity of the environment at that location, the consistent bearing of this circulation was distinct. When things go bad, they go bad fast, and sometimes you don't have time to think. This is where and why I listen to my body often. Your gut feeling is just as important as your eyes and ears.
We're about to get slammed here.
I packed up quickly, sooner than I normally would have, as to clear the approaching circulation completely, opting to drive south straight into the approaching Boeing segment. I stopped atop a curve and filmed the wind and rain, unaware of the tornado happening to my north. encountered tornado damage at the corner of 47 and 156, west of Briarton. I met up with Chris Valley, who spoke of intense winds to the south.
What's up, dude? So, there was definitely something up there.
There was damage up there?
Yeah, there's...
This right here?
No, there's 2-foot diameter trees that are snapped.
I saw that, but that was like the one thing, because I came up, so I came down this road and I came up, and that was pretty much the first real thing that I saw in terms of damage. This is it right here. This is the worst I've seen.
I traveled up 54.
Yeah.
The tailwind was probably 50, 60 mile an hour to my backside of my car. I'm just gliding down the road.
Really?
And all of a sudden it just started getting really, really bad. And I'm like, I gotta stop. So I have a feeling whatever did this is what was crossing the road behind me, because I was just in front of it.
Wow.
So...
Well, it doesn't, I mean, this doesn't surprise me though, because...
No, not at all.
Because it's, you know...
This right here, I was looking at it, I was like, did you see it? No, you probably didn't see it in my live stream.
No, I haven't. I've been trying to post a video since 2:47 and it's 4:10.
Wow. West 54 going towards New London. I was on 54.
You know, it's just so chaotic. You know, what can you do?
I couldn't see. I was in the middle of town.
Tell him to go in the back.
Backside. Oh, there's a there.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. What's going on, man? What'd you see?
I had a tornado touchdown in front of me.
Chris,
CJ, how's it going?
Yeah,
I got it on video, man.
Okay. So straight to the ground, condensation everywhere.
Hit a guy's shed, threw it up in the air.
Seriously?
Yeah, dropped his shed. There's trees just absolutely topped over there.
Kind of like that barn that just collapsed.
From there we went back to where more severe tornado damage had occurred. In hindsight, my desire for a great view drove me a bit too far south. Tornado damage was observed along the road I was on, within a half mile of my location. Had I stopped further north, where I wanted to, I would have been in the perfect position for a rare Wisconsin tornado. Some things are just not meant to be. My adventure that day was about to take a disturbing turn, on a personal level. I received a call from my mother that our family's summer vacation spot had been hit earlier by the storm. Hey there everyone, this is Justin Publon, WisconsinWX.com. I'm in Black Creek, Wisconsin right now, done chasing. We encountered a bit of a storm up near Nichols and Navarino, Wisconsin. It produced a tornado, I can guarantee you that. As I was standing there, it would have been west of Nichols, could definitely see the circulation coming at me, very rapid motion. Because of my own safety, I actually had to first get out of the way. The tornado damage itself was kind of jumped along the path. It wasn't a consistent single stream of, it was more like, here's a spot, there's a spot, here's a spot, there's a spot. Because there was a couple circulations that were wrapping around one central point. So that's sort of why it seems a little bit sporadic. But at any moment that could have jumped out at me and hit me, so I had to move. Now I'm heading out west to Wild Rose, where I hear there's damage at a trailer park, and I'm just gonna have to go verify some things. So that's an update for me. Chase is over. We are sad and honestly just kind of, upset a little bit that, that this happened today. So we'll keep you updated. It sounded pretty bad, and I was asked to drive to Little Silver Lake and check on things. My drive took me south, out of Wapaka, through the Saxville area. One spot in particular looked as if an entire forest was blown down. That's when the magnitude finally hit me.
Judging to the way things look over here, like I thought I saw like a bulk of a forest just missing.
And then again as I pulled into Little Silver Lake Resort. For only the second time in my storm chasing career, my family was snake bit by the same storm I was chasing. It can be a jarring revelation. My pictures were shared across the country via families who had connections to Little Silver Lake, who understood the level of damage that had occurred and how rare that happens.
It was like fresh pine.
Few storms reach this level of severity or widespread impact, but the ones that do will be remembered for many years.